Good morning, folks. Welcome back. Um, so I was just making this character. Throw his hair back on. These are some Daz clothes that I've been moving across. I've been working out how to move across into Human Generator more effectively. The new version is a lot easier. Yeah, he looks pretty cool. Um, it's funny how Star Wars clothes are basically medieval clothes with a belt. Like he totally would read as a Star Wars character, and that's just, you know, a Daz pirate costume with the fabrics changed. But anyway, that was cool. He's also wearing some World War I shoes. Um, yeah, we'll keep him around, just because might as well have a base person to use as a ref. And let's make a new folder. 231005-1 live stream city park, because that's what we're making today. Um, yeah, he's looking cool. Let's just, yeah, we'll keep him there for right now. Um, so I think the basis for my park that I'm thinking of is going to be a lake. I can speak. And I'm just trying to work out the best way to make it. I think before we do the lake, let's do the path around the lake. And I'm not sure the best way to do this is. Let's try something. Curve, that's probably the best way to do it. And Bez. We'll go and we'll edit and we'll delete it all. And we'll go to draw. And I don't know how big we're going to make it. Let's just see how this looks. If I kind of want it to curve a bit. So it's like that, out. And I'm going to have to just connect the two, I think, on my own. If I can. Let's see. I've actually never tried to connect a path back together. Can we just do F? Yes, we can. Cool. So we've got a full looping path. How big is it? Um, it's not huge, but I think it'll be big enough for what we want, to keep it manageable. Let's go back to object mode. And now tell me how big it is. Oh yeah, no, it's a quarter of a kilometer X. That's not bad. We can live with that. So let's come down. It should all be flat, right? Yeah, it looks to be flat. Good, good, good. Let's edit our geometry and we'll give it an extrusion of, I think, 10 feet. Unless we want to keep it a little smaller. But 10 feet feels good for a path. And then we're just going to need to come up here to our items and edit, select all, and mean tilt of 90. And I think that might be upside down. Nope, that's good. So this, and then we just got this one little weirdness here that I want to edit. Can we just X, delete vertices, and then X, delete vertices? Yep, cool. We can still tweak it a little bit. 7G. Bring it a little more like that. And same here with this one. 7G. Smooth it out a little bit. Cool. Tab. So that's looking like our path. Now, I mean, we probably should build some like on-ramp paths and stuff to it too, right? I mean, probably. Let's do that. Okay. At least one or two. So you're going to come onto the path. I'm going to say here. And E Weird. I mean, that's kind of cool, but why is it looping double? I don't know. Well, we're gonna go with it. We'll just leave it like that. I like it. It's kind of neat. All right, X vertices. X vertices. There we go. Okay. So like our road would be over here, and we have this kind of, oh, we can put like a little statue there. That'd be neat. Sure. Morning, Micah. How are you? Hope everything's well. Okay. Yeah, that looks like a cool, I'm kind of into that. Let's create ourselves the ground. And we're gonna S150. Yep. Doesn't need quite that. Let's see. GY. No, actually, we do want it right there. GX or SX. Scale it out more like that. And we're going to leave this here so we get some trees. So we will go that. And here it comes right to the edge. So this is where our road will be. So this is the total size of, I'm doing all right. I mean, I'd say I can't complain, but I can always complain. So, you know, if there's one thing I'm good at in life, damn it, it's complaining. No, everything's fine. Think I'm going to go see the creator at like noon today when there's nobody in the theater because I'm still nervous about going to crowds after COVID. I have, PTSD about it. Let's see, Control A, rotation scale. Let's edit and subdivide this sucker and like 5. Maybe a little more than that. Let's go 8. Maybe even a little more now. Go 10. Now I want to take all those and turn on proportional editing, GZ, bring it down a little bit. It's gonna be our like pond lake area. We're gonna bring this up here and this up here, up just a little bit, just a little bit. Indeed, right? If you can't complain, what the hell else is there? Come on. All right, yeah, so we got that. Well, let's quad remesh it, just make it a little bit cleaner. There's probably no need to do that, but what do we want? 100, sure. Alrighty, thinking, remeshed. Yeah, I mean, it's probably about the same. It's about the same, but that's fine. And I'm going to delete the original plane. So we're not making our path line up flat on our road. I mean, on our ground, because I want it to be elevated this time. So let's lay that out because I might play with it a little bit. Let's convert it to mesh. And we're just going to go give it a solidify modifier, solidify down like that. Summit like that. And then let's just go look at it and see how big I made it. Solidify. Oh, I don't want it to be 10 meters. Jesus Christ. No. 4. Good. 4 is going to be, I think, more than enough. If it's more than that, we probably need to fix it. Let's see. Control A and then Q. Sharpen it just to get rid of that. Yep. Good. GZ, bring it down so it lines into that. What I want is it to have some areas that are higher than others, right? At least on the inside. So yeah, I'm gonna actually W subdivide this whole thing. And 1, or tab 1, and we got proportional on, GZ. Bring it up, but not to go over. And down a little bit there, like that. Oh, that's a cool hill. I like that. And then we're going to take this one and bring it down a little more. Maybe actually this whole row here. Like that. That's cool. I like that. Maybe we'll come into this thing now, tab, and I want to select just it. Now that I've extended it all, 3, select that whole loop again, and E4. So we have double, just in case. It's going to turn out right. I just want to make sure that nothing is sticking underneath. And right now it still is. Tab 1, G, G. Okay, there we go. That looks cool. Right. And I don't think I'm going to use Auto Terrainer on this one because it's a park. I want it to be fairly smooth. So yeah, now let's just try something. Should work. Select this, edit it again, 2. If we select this inner loop here and F, we get crap here, right? Yeah, I just want that inner loop. Oh, do I still have the other one selected? F. No? Why is it being weird? Let's solo it. It's fine, but P selection, just that solo. And I don't need any of this. That's weird. 1. Can I delete all of these? X, X, vertices. Great. Now can I reselect the whole thing? 1, A, F. Now I can. Good. There's our lake. Cool. So we need to bring that maybe up just a little bit. Maybe. Although I kind of like having a little bit of beach here. So maybe it's like, yeah, like here and here, we've had a little bit of like water levels a little low today. That should be cool. And I'm just going to, again, Q, add modifier, solidify, and just make it that way. Fill with water. And Control A. And let's see. It's all white. Woo! Yay! That's just what we wanted now. Let's add some materials. Shaders. Me. Dirt, nail, grass, or do I want sandy shore on this one. Did it work? Is it just thinking? Yep, it did. Okay, there's sandy shore on that one, and this one we want river water, just to try. We might change it. 2 different water, yep. There's our water. Cool. Nice, nice. Let's just A, U, cube projection. Cool. And looking nice. We need to do a little bit of cleanup work here, but we can do that. I'm going to move this out of our way first. And get rid of this. That's some wonky geometry still. I'll have to fix that, I think. But let's just see if we can't just do a Q operators clean mesh. Does this work? Well, maybe a little. Let's see. 2 or 1. X dissolve vertices. No. I mean, I could live with it even if it's all wonked out like that. It's not the world's end of the big thing. But 3, can I just get rid of this face? Hide. I'm just gonna see. Let's see. Hide. Okay, good. So that's what's there. So now we should be able to get rid of 2. X edges. No. Oh, I see. They cross over. And it's probably gonna be fine even when some materials applied to it. It just looks a little weird right now, but not entirely worried about it. We'll check and see. Let's look. I know how much bad geometry messes with mica. And I know how much I don't give a shit one way or another. We got a little bit of weird. Let's see. A, U, Q projection. Alt hide. Still, did that? Oh, alt hide. A, U, Q projection. So we still get that one weird normal thing where it's fucking with it. 3, E. There we go. Fixed it. I mean, I didn't fix it. I just added a little bit of distortion there, but like that's fine for the purposes of what we're doing. Fixed it. It's our park. Behold our park. Okay. And I actually want to do one more. How do we want to do it? Well, we'll figure it out in a minute. Okay. We need to figure where we want trees. That might be the next best thing to play with on this park. This is going to be a significant amounts of geoscatter kind of day. 7. Let's look at this and tab it and see. We want trees all the way along here. All in here. Whee! I mean, not that one. Not that one. Those ones, yep. That one. Okay. And here. Maybe not this one. Trees, all gonna go there. Let's see, vertex groups, assign it, and we'll call it trees. Now, how wild a park do we want to make it? Because that will determine what kind of trees you want to use here. Let's go to geoscatter. We're going to turn things on and off a lot, I think. Anyway, geoscatter here. We're definitely going to biome scatter, open biomes. And maybe I'll just bring it down so we can look together right now. I've been using for this planet, which I still need to name, these pine trees, which is kind of a wild looking thing, but it's also very efficient in terms of the polys. They're well done. We could go with, I like this one. Let's try 1. Let's see what it does. Yeah, I realize there's still going to be some that are weird. And we want it to be vertex group, trees, and reverse it. And do we like it? It feels very, and we got a few, yeah, whatever, fine. M, new collection, path, and I want to make sure that this doesn't upward obstruct on path. That makes it better. Yeah. There's grass and stuff hidden that will make the ground better there. So that's a real simple one. And I like it. And we could, if we were feeling, yeah, let's do this. Let's call this, instead of path, let's call it just, well, it doesn't matter what we call it, but let's rename it. Where are you letting me rename? Come on. That doesn't matter. I want to put my water in the path too. And we're going to set upward extruction and Boolean also to path. Now let's see what happens if we just remove a vertex group. Does it work? We get some trees on the inside, which is fine. I'm just gonna look at it this way, cause get rid of the textures and see. Now it looks like it's not jumping onto our path anywhere, which is nice. Well, that's kind of cool. Maybe we'll just do that. And that gives us grass kind of everywhere. And a nice little walkie path. Ooh, yeah. You're just not seeing the grass, that's all. It gets all turned off. And if I turned it on, it would choke, but it's not, it'll be fine for realism. I'm not worried there. This path is not the material. That's not how we're gonna make it either. So maybe we'll do that next. Let's save. And yeah, let's jump to the path. I'm gonna just turn off geoscatter for right now, but I kind of like that. I think we can go with that. We'll maybe tweak it a little bit. And go to my objects and sci-fi project and buildings, and we're gonna add in ye old building. Yep, there we go. We're gonna take this and join it to that and edit, and then we're gonna select L, P selection here, A, and we're gonna give everything material walls B, just to see what it does. And then edit it, and we get this interesting. We're gonna have to edit it because it doesn't exactly work the way I want it to on this one, but it will. Come down to auto building, and on our dressing, we want 0. I don't want anything on the roof. Cool. Yeah, we got that there. That'll be an interesting thing to fix. I might actually have to fix this thing. Just because it loops. It loops that way versus the other way. But we might be able to fix it anyway. So we did that, and we want to get rid of foundation of 0 as well. And then we're going to come over here to our done. We don't want this one today. We maybe don't want this one or this one today. We might just want that. which gives us a nice smooth walkway all the way around on pylons, which is cool. They're not all the same width, and we could probably fix that if we turned off deform. Yeah, it's going to make them ugly. Yeah, we're going to have that. So they will slightly change, but I think that will be fine. Ooh, we got a section here. Let's go look and see what that means. Tab. Oh, that means those don't line up. Interesting. Oh, is that where it changed? Yeah, that's where it changed. Okay. So 2M at first. Yeah. M at first. Cool. Fixed that. Now we're going to go fix our little loop, because we can do this. First, we're going to go 7 and 2. Yep. 1. I'm going to 3, hide both of those. And solo the sucker. Okay. So now I want, let's see, 1. Might have to just edit the whole thing. How do we want to do this? Yep. Okay. First, we're going to flatten it again because it's just going to be easier. If I'm going to fix this thing, let's just fix it. And Alt Z and B. X vertices. So now we're flat again, right? Yep. Now let's come through and fix this. I'll get rid of one more. I want to do here to here, F. Great. Then 2. Delete those. And then delete those. Or maybe not even. Let's just take this here. Control R, add an edge loop. Cool. Good enough. Now, I want to delete that and that. Now, X edges. 1. Reconnect those. F. Connect those. F. Connect those. F. And I think we're good. Now, Alt hide. Now, okay, so we need to now select that. F. Okay. F. No. I don't want. Just gonna figure this out. I want to join them. How do I want to do this? Oh, let's just do it this way. 1 here to here, F. Great. Here to here, F. Great. 2. Where are you going around? No. Here. Okay. First off, all this marking is messing with me. A, kill the S mark there. So it's all just fucking straight. Now I can see. Okay, great. Now I can see what it's doing. Cool. That's what's screwing me up. Okay. Tab. Great. X. edge, X edge, A, M distance. Okay, they're all should be SC0, M distance. Great. Okay, cool. Why are they vertical? Was there a vertical that I missed? Alt hide. Yeah. Is there a, oh, right. Let's turn off these for right now. We gotta get rid of the displacement. Okay. Now, tab 2. No. Just a little bit of fixing, but you know, you gotta do this stuff sometimes. It's fine. F. Good. Cool. That's good. Now, if we select this, F. No, we got that filled too. I don't want that. Oh, we still have 2x edge. Is that the only one else that's weird? Yep. 2. Select that one. Select that one. Cool. F. Can we bridge edge loops? No. Why is it going across everything? Yeah, shouldn't be. It's probably based on normals, but what do I want to do? How are we going to handle it? I think we're just going to delete this one. Yeah, we're going to take this one, Alt E, 7. Yeah, it's definitely normals. Okay, we don't want to do that. Okay, Q, curve extract. Yep. But we're not going to make it a circle. 0, extrude, 0, extrude 3 again, and now we have to A. Oh no, we're in object mode. A and back up here again, and 90. I should have fixed this first. I apologize. But you know, there we go. Now Q, convert to mesh. Right. Now tab X edges. Yep. Cool. Now here, we're just going to do a little bit of tweaking. Let's take that and that, join them together. Tab. Yep. Turn off proportional. R. Rotate like that. And R. They might not line up perfectly, but I think for what I want to do, it should be fine. Actually, we can even make them line up perfectly. Fuck this. 7. Make sure. Okay. K. Enter. Yep. K. Enter. Now 2. Actually, we can just now merge, right? 1. Yep. M, merge it second. And here, M, merge it last. That lines that up. Great. Now here, now this one and this one, M, merge it last. And this one, and this one, M, merge it last. Great. We have what should actually be a decent piece of geometry right now. Looks like it to me. Now, these do not line up. Can we just line them up? Let's see. edge, bridge edge loops. I don't know, we need to. Can I just, I don't know why it gave me them. I don't want them. Oh, that's why it gave me them. I will get them. Again, lots of fixing, but we got time today. It's a pretty simple X dissolve edges. Yep. Okay. And here, problem 7, just to line it up properly, and K, because I like quads and I cannot lie. X edges, cool. And well, we're gonna have one triangle no matter what, right? Okay, I think. Ooh, we could do it that way. Ooh, that's better. Yep. X edges. Quads. Yay! It's like topology. It's retopologizing things. It's always fun. And by fun, I mean I hate it. Okay, there we go. X edges. Quads. Quads all the way down. Save. Okay. A. Well, first off, let's exit out. I want to check my face orientation. Distance. 0 vertices right. 3. Shift N inside. Oh. Why are they duped? They shouldn't be duped. They should all be flat. A, SC 0. Cool. M by tab A, SC 0. M distance. Okay. There are no. Now, tab A, shift N. Maybe I don't care, but I don't know why we're getting X. Let's see. Faces. Let's see if we can just fix it this way. Shift Q or Q. Clean mesh. Okay. Yeah, I got rid of all my X faces. Yeah, that's a problem. X faces. We had doubles. I'm not even going to worry about it. Cool. That should be good. Alt V, face orientation tab, A, E4, or E, GC. What are you doing? Grab them all. Yep. E. Why are you not letting me move now? What have you done? I locked some bullshit again. This happened before and I don't know what I did. And it was annoying. Let's see, tab 3E. No. All right, well, I remember how I fixed it last time too. Edit, undo history. There we go, just grab the whole thing right back to here. And let's just C, E, no. Select that. File, export, OBJ. It's just been one of those days. Selected only. Path. Fuck you. Delete the path. File, import, OBJ, path. Fuck you. And yeah, it's set to ID name, which is dumb, but whatever. Done. Tab. Great. A, E. Yep. Good. -4, and then Shift R and do it again. Okay, turn everything else back on. There we go. Don't mess with me, stupid thing. I'm gonna now come back to GZ. I actually had it lost a little bit. Let's bring it up to like there. Yep, that looks pretty good. And down a little bit more. To there. Nope. Cool. There we go. Now, grab this again. We just got to do this again. Control join, tab, L, P, section, A, and B, assign, tab. There we go. You have been fixed, you stupid thing. And look. Yeah, we need to tweak the materials on it. It shouldn't actually need to, this should be all that should be roof. Flat assign. Where are we at? 41 minutes. We're still doing amazing. It's fine. Cool. Now we're good. Auto building. We got to go back through and dressing, drop it down to 0 again. And foundation, drop it to 0 again. And we have our nice raised up thing. And we can turn back on geoscatter. We have some trees. And we still have that section there, which is annoying. Probably there's a duplicate thing there. Let's look and see. Solo it. Tab it. To come to right there. Yep, there is. Let's see. Oh, and that's maybe what we want to do too. We want to make sure we get rid of the displacement. Now, 1. And we don't want that edge. We should be okay if we just delete that edge, right? Yes, we are. We are okay. Good. And now it should line up, yep, properly. You had one extra edge sitting in there. Got to watch out for stuff like that. Yeah, so there's our walkway. I can't really call it a boardwalk, although we could make it wood if we wanted to make the roof texture just a wood texture, but I think I like it better as concrete. It kind of fits the vibe of this place a bit better. Cool. Unsolo everything. Working for me nicely. We're going to delete this guy here because we don't want him anymore. Do we? Do we care? Yeah, we'll keep him around for a little bit. Fine. He's not hurting anybody. I want to make something kind of fun in the middle of the lake. That was kind of my next thing to do. And we got time. I'm going to turn off geoscatter again, though. So tab 3, Shift S2. Theoretically, the center of the lake. Seems like it. All right. Shift A, mesh cylinder. Yep. Great. Scale it up like that. And we might as well just make sure that it does actually come into the ground. So cool. Doing a statue type thing. Woohoo! Control A, rotation scale tab. 3, GZ, bring it down. Inset, GZ, bring it up. So we get that kind of cool. Nothing says sci-fi like a beveled angle, right? Inset, select outer. Actually, yeah, inset. Do not select outer. Down Actually, well, we might bevel the whole thing. I don't know if we're going to bevel the whole thing or not. Let's bevel this edge. Just slightly. That's better. Yep. And we can put a light there. And what do we want standing tall in the center of the lake? That is the question. Hmm. I'm kind of having a I can speak. Foundation moment here. Let's see, tab 3, Shift S2, tab, Shift A, mesh. What kind of cool shapes do we have to play with? Let's make a cone with 4 vertices and a radius. That. We're just going to adjust it anyway. But yeah, 4 vertices would be good. Scale it in just slightly. GZ up. RX 180. GZ down. Cool. And Control A, rotation scale, tab 3, GZ up to about there. Cool. Then I want to A, Shift D, RX 180, GZ, bring it up to like there. Something like that's cool. Tab. Now I want to, well, come back in and grab, who's messaging me? Nothing important. Okay, 3, this face and this face, Shift S2, so right in the center. Shift A, mesh sphere. Scale it up to like, ooh, that could be cool. Like that. And then separate it because I want it as its own object. Grab it, grab this, Control minus, giving us that kind of interesting shape in the middle there. Cool. Let's apply that. Delete that. And now Shift A, mesh, icosphere in the center. Scale it up a bit, like that. Something like that looks cool. And then here, tab 3, I want to stick these faces and these faces. We're not going to go with anti-gravity, so we need to connect them. I got all 4, right? I'm just going to go back to here so I can see it this way. And face, poke faces. 1, Control minus, just the center one. Yep. Q, circle. And like that. 3. No. Well, it's not entirely in the center, is it? That's annoying. How do we want to do it? Can we go? Yeah, we can do that. Okay. Grab these. One, this one, and this one, and GG, and bring it to like there. Right? Yep. Cool. Q. Now they're more in the center circle. 3. Why did you not? You're still not going to the center. Oh, right. Because that's there. Let's get rid of these. X dissolve edges. Cool. Now we should be good. And 1, just gonna select that face or that edge and that, or that vertex, I can speak. Circle. Now we're doing better. Cool. That's what we want. 3 or 2 rather. And edges, bridge edge loops. Cool. All that for a pillar. Right. But now we should be able to do Alt X here to here. And oh, well, I can't rotate it, can I? Let's do it this way then. Let's take this whole thing, RZ45. There we go. Now it'll do it. Control A, rotation scale, Alt X, here to here. Yep. Alt X, there to there. Control A. And if I wanted to, I could now move it back. RZ minus 45. I care. I don't know that I care, but that's neat. Okay. So let's keep playing with it though. What time is it now? We're at 51. We're doing good. And I lied. I think we're gonna have a little bit of anti-gravity. Tab. No. Object mode. Tab. Okay. 1. Just solo it too. KCX. Cut right across the top. Control bevel. No. Control bevel. Yes. Alt E along normals. In. And offset even. Okay. I'm just messing with it basically. And 1 KXC and across. Cool. Which means we now have 1, 3. That tab Shift Q. Actually, let's just W subdivide that first. Cool. Tab Shift Q. Plane sets. Let's see what we get. I mean, I can even subdivide it. We got the space if we want to. Something like that. Ooh, that's kind of neat. I dig that. Let's make it depth a bit higher. 0.05. That's neat. Sure. Just kind of making something weird. Because we just want to set something cool in the center of our thing. Or maybe I need to make it a bit bigger too. Undo. Tab 1. Shift S2. Tab. I don't know how big it is now, but we're going to make it bigger. By the 3D cursor and scale it up. That's 4 meters already, but no, that's suitably sci-fi big, which is what we want. And is it already floating? It's already floating. Cool. How big is it now? Curious. 34 meters high. It's huge. Cool. It's like 100 feet high. More than. Why not? Okay. And then materials. What do we want to give it for cool materials? This one probably doesn't want to be as grungy and grimy. It's going to stand in contrast to the other stuff a bit. So let's just give it a metal. Metals, right? Yep. Dark anodized shiny or matte? I think matte's going to be better. Yep, matte's better. This tab Q S mark. Yes, I want every face to be. In fact, I want a II. Yes. Every face here to be like that. Minus 0.5. No. Minus 0.25. No. Minus 0.1. More than that. Minus point, not 0.1. Minus 0.1. That's what we want. Yeah. Okay, so the whole thing is also, I think, for right now, we'll go with matte, dark anodized. And then inside, let's give it a glowing yellow. Sure. Now, this sucker here, let's solo it. We're going to make this whole thing dark anodized matte again. And then we'll make this whole loop our glowing. Cool. Then we can take this loop here, tab, Control R, add 2 edge loops, Control plus, 3, grab that, and then grab that, and tab, Shift Q, play insets. And we can subdivide it too, why not? Doesn't matter if we use a little bit more polys on this. Now let's make it a little bit bigger so it's more obvious. Depth of 0.1. Cool. Yep. Okay. Cool. I don't know. I kind of wish it had some grime on it though. Maybe this base should have grime just to separate it from the other one. I could make an argument for that. Go with rust. I don't know that I like it for that, although it is damn grimy. Do we have a gray already? Metal sheeting plain gray. That'll work. And then this face here, we will inset, bring it down slightly. And this one we will make matte dark. Okay, bring it back. Yep, cool. Giving us some light. We might even punch it up a bit. Let's make it like 25 for both of those. Cool. Do we want more? Maybe light up here? We could do light up here too. Like that. Is that enough? Is that too much? I'm okay with it, I think. Yeah, just kind of got this cool like fountain thing in the middle of our space. If we turn on geoscatter again, oh, I got a tree in our way. But no, that looks cool. I like that. Now let's focus on around the outside. I am going to get rid of this stuff now, I think, because I really don't need it. X, delete. And yep, cool. Only I did still, didn't I? Yes. Undo that. Because I still have to apply this one if I want to. Maybe I won't. It's not really that much extra geo. We'll get rid of this house. We'll keep the other panels just in case we want them. And let's open a new Blender. We're going to grab something for. We had an hour. Doing cool. on schedule, even if I am kind of making a mess of it in some places. Open. I could just make new buildings, but I'm not going to. Spacerton Dock. Made this scene available on my Patreon. You can download the entire Blender file. The only thing you don't get is the auto builder that I use to make these buildings, because it's not mine to give away. So I applied it all to all of them, which is why I wanted it from the scene. I grab these, at least those 4. Maybe you can get all 6. Control C, copy objects, come over here and paste. And it's a thinking. There we go. There we are. So now we can just take these buildings. I may not need them all, but let's turn off Geoscatter. It'll make our life. Oh yeah, totally. I like the statue too. I think it turned out well. I like that kind of abstract shape. I'm gonna turn off Geoscatter because it's making it hard to move things. And it's gonna think for a second. Yep, there we go. 7. Now we can make these things move. And let's put them here. Like that. And Alt D. That. I may not even need them all, but something like that. And then we're going to actually grab this one. And just to vary it, we're going to replace, I'm going to delete this one. And I'm kind of lining it up, but I'm not worrying super tight about it. But it's a little taller, which is cooler. And I kind of like it facing the other way too. Well, maybe we'll leave it on for right now. Cool. And then this brother here, we'll make him go here. Come on. Individual origins, not, well, except the individual origins, that one's just fucked too. Okay. Object set origin, their mass volume. RZ90. Piss off. There we go. Fine. Let's see. Yep. Cool. And then we'll grab this guy again because we like the tall one. It even almost lined up. See, it was meant to be. Select all those. Then we're going to grab these. And Control J. Just join them together, because why not? And then Alt D. R, and then Shift S1, 3D cursor, RZ180. Woo! And then just move them a little bit. We should now have ugly ass buildings all the way around our entire park. We do. These ones I'm just going to bring down a little bit. I don't think it's going to matter. But then we're going to get rid of this one and get rid of this one. And come to here and look. Behold. Whee! Looks cool. No, I think that's. I mean, there should theoretically be more buildings behind it, but we're already at what, 9 million tries. We'll go with just the one layer because there's going to be trees too, and people, which is what I think we're going to play with right now. Let's drop that off. Bring my human guy back because I liked him. Where's my dude? Fred. Okay, Fred, can we move you? What do we have? No, why are you turned off? Fred. There we go. Individual origins, yes. GY. Let's bring Fred over to our more interesting area that I mean, if I can spend hours and hours and hours making it. This is a really wide path. It's wider than I expected it to be. Yeah, well, that's fine, I guess. Drive cars on this thing. It's a road. It's like 20 feet instead of 10 feet, I think. I could try messing with it, but I don't think I want to. Fred. All right. Like his father before him. No, that was Frank. Human Gen. There we go. We got his clothing set up. We liked his clothing. Pose. He's going to kind of be just standard chill. Ah, no. RZ. Cool. Now, I want to try something, and let's see if it's going to work. We will need to apply this now. Oh, it's way bigger than a bike pole. It's way bigger than the North American bike path. Auto building. Realize instances, apply modifier. Did it actually work this time? Did. Cool. Nice. Because we can now go 3, Shift G, coplanar, and P, separate selection. And now, again, we're going to save. We're going to try to put some people on it using a crowd mod. Yeah, I know, right? Add that guy. Andre checking and listening. Andre standing in conference. Anna. I like check listen, but it's just, let's listen. Add person. I can't even read his name because whatever. Dance. What do we got in dance? Salsa. No, he's not dancing. I can't do. I wish you could do walk as a unmoving animation. Like I just want to walk pose, but not a walk cycle. But what are you gonna do? There's a phone walking, but I just want a regular walking. Add a person. Let's go leave casual for sport, because sport is sci-fi. right? If one thing we have learned, it's tights and sports bras are sci-fi. Um, and look around, add new person, and maybe I don't just want it to be ladies, so we'll do another dude. He's also going to be check talk, sure. Add new person, and then one dude in business. Me too, Kareem. Listen, scratch hair. How did we learn this? Sci-fi movies, clearly. Um, it's ridiculous. Um, what long arms means, but sure, we'll give her that. Okay, so now we have quite a few people, and we're going to save again and import. And see if it doesn't explode. Hopefully it doesn't explode. It's quite a big area though, and it's going to probably try to overfill it because it usually does. Thinking. Let's bring it in. It brings in like 5 versions of each person because it offsets their animations. So it's quite a lot of chugging that it's doing. And I don't, and that's going to like way overpopulate everything, I think, if it does it at all. Ugh, only I didn't give it a surface. They're all there. I should just be able to do this. Didn't I do this yesterday or day before yesterday too? I'm like, ugh, come on. I'm just going to delete them all again to be sure. See, look at all those. Delete hierarchy. Cool. And just start over again. We did select the surface this time. We got our group of people. Import. If you're going to make a crowd, you do have to tell it where the hell they're going to be standing. Oh, I mean, there are people in this. I mean, but like even in New York City, Central Park's not packed all the time. So, um, I want a nice smattering of people. I don't want a tremendous number of people. So, and then I have to decide, and it's gonna just be a pain in my ass to do is the biggest thing about streetlights on the path. Do I want them? I should probably have them, like from a park perspective, realism, but it's just gonna be such a pain in my ass to get them there. Um, so I have not truthfully decided. Um, I will recognize in advance they should be there. That they're going to be. It's going to add a ton of geometry, and it's just going to be a pain in the ass to place them evenly around there. Although, no, we could. Okay, I know how I'd place them. Maybe we will. If this isn't a nightmare, we'll place some streets. Totally. Well, in the wintertime, absolutely. You know. Um, come on. You're a thinking. I know. I know. I know. Okay, if this works, we'll do a street light because I'm a masochist. And essentially, and just to say how we'll do it, what we'll do is we'll grab the outer rim of this walkway and then we will convert it to a curve and then we will run an array along the curve of streetlights. And that should make it work pretty easily, relatively speaking. It's just going to be a matter of, does this crowd just blow away my computer? And like I may have to turn it off anyway. So we'll see. But that's how to do the streetlights. It's just to do make a curve from the path, which should be easy, and then after that, just a matter of laying it on the array. Man, it's taking a while. We'll give it a minute. Still thinking. Come on. We're going to give it another minute, and then we'll kill it. Make it a night scene with less people. It is 8:48:26. We will let it go to 8:49, and then I'm going to kill it. $8.49. Okay, we're gonna kill it. It's barfing out for me. Yeah, we're at 22 gigabytes of memory. Let's end the task. Yes. Are you coming down? No. Are you coming down? No, you're not. Goodbye. And we'll kill this one too, just to make our space better. Goodbye. And bring up Blender again. City Park. Okay. So let's, rather than doing the crowd, let's do the street lights. So where's the center of this object? Way over there. Shift S1. Object, set origin to 3D cursor. Cool. Now, let us edit this thing. 3. Can we do it? No. And inset it. Oh, actually, let's just solo this. Because I want to make a line here. 1. F. There we go. Now, 3. Control R. Nope. Still got that. I don't really want that. I want to cut that. Well, let's not do an F. Let's do a 7 and a cut. Yes, K. That to that. Nope. Are they not? Are they on the same? KC. Weird. Should we cut them? KC. Okay, great. Whatever. Now 2, 1 rather. Sorry. That, M, last. Great. 2, X, dissolve, edge. Nope. Fine. 3, I. Ooh, what are you doing? Fine, we won't do it that way. 2. Which edge do we want to select? I kind of wanted to grab a middle one, but let's just undo all that. There we go. Now, we could go with the outer one though. It's fine. 2. You know what? Piss off. This is how we're gonna do it. 2. No, we want this one. Yep. That's everything. Cool. Right? Yep. Q. Curve extract. Actually, we want to make sure it's set to the center though. And it's not. Object set origin 3 cursor. Now it is. Okay. Just talking at my ass today, but you know, hey, I think we got it. Got it selected. Yep. Oh. Make sure I got the right one selected. And well, I don't, but I think it's good enough. Okay. Q. Oh, we might. Curve extract. Okay. So now we have a curve. Right? Yep. There we go. We're going to move it to new collection, streetlights. And we can make streetlights in 7 minutes, right? We can do that. We totally can. Okay. So Shift A, mesh, cylinder. Okay, Tab A, GZ1, Tab, scale it down. And I probably want my person too, or a person. Well, just a mesh cube. I'm just going to be lazy. Okay, that's roughly human sized. Okay, Tab 3, I, E, 6 meters? Sure. 6 meters up, maybe 5 meters up. 5 seems good. Maybe even, no, 5 seems good. Okay, E, size, scale it out. Okay, E, up. And so it's going to be a complicated street sign. Control bevel. There we go. 3, select that. Inset, E, up, tab. Okay. Main object, we're going to go with gray, which is our metal sheeting plane gray. And then that, we're going to go assign to, where are we? There we go. Lighting, warm, add material, and we're going to make it 50. Seems good. Okay, we're going to delete this. Unsolo things. Okay. And we're going to move it, if it's not already there, to streetlights. Okay, now we are going to add a modifier, array. And instead of fixed count, we're going to fit the curve. And our curve is going to be colony building curve. Should be more than that. Where's colony building curve? All right. Fine. Colony building curve. No, it should be the whole way around. Control A, rotation scale. Why is that one not? Well, let's see what happens next. Let's see what happens next. Add modifier, curve. Curve object. Just getting that? Should be giving us more than that thing. I mean, it's working perfectly, but select objects, solo those suckers. But why is my curve not? It should be the full curve. If I look at it and I bevel it, it bevels the whole thing. Fuck you. Why are you being weird? I'm sure there's a reason for it. Fit curve. Yeah. All right, well, we're not going to fit the curve then. Let's see if we can just follow the curve. Let's go fit length. Fit count. And we can give it, cool. Yep, we'll just do it the cheat way. And we don't want a relative offset. We're going to go to constant offset because it's going to make my life easier of how many feet between 15 meters. No, more than that. 25 meters between each one. Let's see, that's way too much. Well, I mean, there feels like we're not right, but hey, let's keep going until it feels right. For lack of a better word, we've gone too far. Let's see, 75, and then let's cut it down some. Until there's not dupes anymore. There we go. We have the thing. And if we come back to it here, cylinder, dot, okay, tab, A, GZ minus 0.1. Now it should line up better. Yep, okay. We have created street signs, or street lights. Let's see, how's the lighting on it? They're very simple, I admit, but they do light. I kind of wanted a little more part, actually. They're still close together. 100? And then we need to cut them down again. I think 100 is better. These things have not been. Control A, rotation scale. Now they have. And if we cut it down, weird. Okay. Okay, whatever. I think I know what it's doing, but I'm not going to mess with it. But that's better. They're kind of nicely apart from each other. They line up well. Feels okay. If I turn my lighting basically off, yeah, there they are. They light. 500. Now they light quite a bit. There's our path. I kind of like that though. You're not quite 500. Oh, that's because that's cool looking. But let's try like 300. 300 seems good. Cool. And let's go grab an HDR and then we'll call it. And then I'll just do the final little tweaking on my own afterward. This is the majority of the stuff. HDR maker, import, HDR image, and I just want a dark one. Doesn't really matter. I just kind of want a nightish one. Let's go to cloudy. Cloudy could be cool. Haven't used a cloudy one in a while. And like 1138. World needs to be a bit brighter, I think, actually. Exposure 5, too much. Exposure 2, good. Maybe even a little less than that. 0.5. There we go. Nice night. Looks cool. Can see some shit. Let's save it and turn back on geometry, or yeah, geoscatter. And I feel like this will work pretty well for us. Just thinking. Wait for the program to respond. Blender should respond. Yeah, there we go. Trees. Save. And we kind of have a night park scene. I think it works pretty well. The grass is definitely gonna be better when it puts in. So like when you're looking off the side, but like this has that kind of like park where at night, these are mostly warehouse buildings around it. And they're mostly turned off. So it's dark and I'm good with that. I like our silhouetting is working out. I like that building. I might put a couple of buildings sort of further in the background with some lights, but on the whole, I think we're working out pretty well. And I'm going to, I think, let you folks go for right now. We'll get the final posted up and be back again tomorrow. We had a little bit of issues, but working through issues is half the fun. So, you know, feel like it went pretty well. Thanks for watching. Thanks for liking and subscribing. And I will see you again tomorrow. I hope everyone has a great rest of their day and make some cool stuff and share it. Okay, folks. Bye-bye.